We're so amazing. Smart and talented and independent and shined. Thank thank you? Hello, everyone. So I have this cat in my house, and I have so many pet toys. Let's try to play with it. Alright, so we have the cat with us in the house. Let's do something with it. Like what? Play with the cat. Poor thing was probably bored stiff sitting in that old box all day. Just watching crowds of people walking by them, bring them. You can't just leave them alone as soon as you're home. A little interspecies socializing won't kill you, right? Aw, you just want some attention, don't you? You want to play, huh? Okay then. What to play, though? We've tried the laser pointer before. Didn't end well. How about let's look for some yarn? In every movie and cartoon involving cats that you've watched since childhood, it is to be believed that you can deduce with almost absolute certainty that cats freaking love yarn. Please don't actually give cats yarn. They can ingest it and it gets stuck in their intestines. You unearth some from an old box in the hallway closet that's filled with knickknacks from various abandoned hobbies. You consider just handing the ball of bright red yarn over to the cat and supervising from the side. But that would defeat the idea of playing together, wouldn't it? You cut off a decent length of string from the ball of yarn, go back to the living room. The cat is resting on the floor. It's not asleep, but when it looks up as you enter the living room, you feel like it could doze off right then and there. You'll fix that. You smirk a little, confident with your surprise. And let the piece of yarn dangle just above the floor, pinched between your thumb and index finger. Ooh, got its attention! The sudden shift in the cat's demeanor makes your heart start to beat a little faster. Its posture has barely changed at all. Just a subtle shift of the head and ears. A slight tension in the shoulders. A sharpness in the gaze as it locks onto the yarn dangling an inch above the floor. The cat could still pass as being almost relaxed. Calm. Yet the air is thick with its eagerness to lunge forward. Waiting for the right moment to strike. I feel like you've just witnessed the awakening of the perfect predator. You're almost afraid of what'll happen once you make the first move. But it will be you who makes the first move. Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. And wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yoink! The cat lunges the instant you wiggle the yarn, but you're faster. It completely misses as you flick your wrist, making the yarn recoil out of its reach like a terrified snake. Having overshot the landing in its eagerness, the cat stumbles and looks around as if shocked at its failed attack. You generously click your tongue to help reorient it. The cat whips its head around at the sound. You're slightly taken aback at the intensity of its stare on the yarn. But you persist. Wiggle the yarn again encouragingly. And yes, maybe a little tauntingly. This time, the cat anticipates the yarn's upward dodge and leaps up to swipe at it. But you're already one step ahead, puppeting the yarn to dance gracefully out of reach once more. Come on, you can do it! It's a little condescending, but you can't seem to help it. For some reason, it feels a little good knocking the feline down a peg or two. At least it seems to be enjoying itself. You hope, anyway. You keep going. Oh, poor baby. The cat's movements have gotten more aggressive. It must be getting frustrated. You could swear it nearly took a shot of your eye the last time it jumped so high and erratically. You've been keeping the yarn in constant motion, afraid to slow down. Your wrist is starting to get tired. The cat doesn't seem to be losing any energy, though. It's like it's getting faster and faster. Flick. 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 Oh! Your wrist finally cramps sharply, making you lose control of the yarn's motion as the tip of it brushes lightly against your stomach. Oh! Yeah! Pain rips low across your torso. Into your torso. Ugh. Blood pours out of your mouth. In a daze, you look down and see red blooming slowly along the bottom of your shirt and around the tears in the fabric. Ah! You watch as a long, thick rope of something pour out from under your shirt into a bloody heap on the floor at your feet. A single red streaked rope still hangs from you, connecting you to that mess. Are are those your... You crumble to the ground and topple over onto your side. Your vision's gone blurry. But okay, hi, buddy. Hi. You can just make out the shape of something small and a deep, inky black as it walks over and inspects your... Oh god. They're your intestines. Before it starts to giddily roll around in the mass of your bloody insides next to you. Darkness falls over you. The cat sounds happy. Nonsensically, you wonder where the yarn's gone, but there's really no need to worry about it. The cat seems content with the next best thing. Ending 11. At the end of your rope. Okay. Laser pointer was a bad idea. Yarn was a bad idea. We have to have something else. Oh. I'm sorry. What? Sorry about what? So, sorry. I was just so tired of everything. Not you. Ever. But I couldn't be the person you deserve. Never hoped to be. We're so amazing. Smart and talented and independent and shined. Thank you? But in comparison, damn it. So stupid. So worthless. But when it approached me, it didn't tell me that it wanted me. It needed me. Maybe that's what I wanted all along. Wanting, so fleeting. But to be needed. There was nothing I wouldn't give. Have someone tell me that I mattered. But they did me. Alright, so yarn was a bad idea. Laser pointer, not a great idea. Hide and seek, a classic. What about hide and seek? You're not quite sure how this is going to work. Can a cat even understand the concept of a game? Let alone one with rules like hide and seek? Here, just... You pick up the cat and turn them away from you before hiding behind the armchair. You're almost certain the cat must have turned and looked while you were hiding. Out of confusion, at least, if nothing else. And it spotted us! Regardless, a few moments later, the cat cautiously peeks around the armchair at you, eyes curious. Smile and scoop it up, holding it out in front of you. You found me! You win! The cat looks confused, but pleased at your praise. This time, you put it on the armchair so it can't see your hiding spot as easily. You dash over to the kitchen, hiding behind the counter. It takes a little longer this time for the cat to find you. This time when it does, it startles you by hopping down onto your lap from the countertop above. Whoa! You found me again! Okay, you win. You're rewarded with little scratches behind the ear and under the chin when it leans into your touch. Aw. Okay, why don't you give it a try? You go and stand in the middle of the living room. The cat following you. Not sure he understands. You make a show of covering your eyes and turning around. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! You turn around and see that the cat is gone. Huh. You sure catch on quick. There aren't that many places available in your apartment for someone your size to hide. But without the opposable thumbs needed to open and close doors in the hall, the cat'll have its limits too. Fair game. Okay, now where to look? Living room, kitchen, hallway. Let's try the living room. You look behind the couch in the armchair. Then under the coffee table. Nothing. The living room's pretty sparse when it comes to furniture after all. The hallway? You peek around the corner into the hallway. Nothing. You're not sure what you were expecting. All the doors closed. There's nowhere in the hall for the cat to hide. Kitchen? Peek around the counter. Grab a chair and check on top of the fridge. You even open the cupboards along the floor, just in case the cat managed to squeeze inside. Draco can get inside cabinets. It's very possible. Nothing. That's for the best. The kitchen is for making food, not playing games. You can't find the cat anywhere. You start to get a little worried when you start to hear a soft sound coming from the hall. You head to the hall and listen again. Okay. Sounds like it's coming from your bedroom, but you walk down the hall to your door and gingerly open it. Ah! The cat trots out and runs around your legs, meowing incessantly. Take it that's its version of, "You win, you found me!" It looks disappointed somehow? Perhaps in your apparently subpar seeking skills? But you lift the cat into your arms and look at your bedroom door. How did you get in my room? Fair enough. You knew the door was closed, right? The cat wiggles out of your hold and out of the hall. You follow to see it sitting in the middle of the living room. Upon seeing you, the cat promptly turns around. Oh, it wants me to hide. Guess it wants to take its turn seeking? You're about to indulge it by hiding around the corner again when... Oh. The lights! Did the power go out? Turn it. As you wait for your eyes to adjust to the darkness, notice that the cat hasn't moved an inch. Was it scared? I mean, cats can see in the dark pretty well, so it may have, obviously it would have noticed, but hey, are you... For some reason, your heart starts beating faster. You consider going over to the cat. The thought makes you feel... Ooh! Okay, it wants to play that way. Got it. Feel like your life is in danger. You need to hide. Now. Hide behind the armchair. No, that's too close. It will find you immediately. Hide behind the kitchen counter. You've hidden there before. It found you almost instantly. That wouldn't work. Hide in the closet. You quietly slip into the hallway closet. The door won't close because a heavy box is now blocking it after you squeezed it inside. If you try to move it further, the cat might hear it. That is, if it hasn't heard you already. This won't work. You need to hide somewhere else. Hurry! Hide in the bathroom. You quietly rush to the bathroom and... Dang it. What? Why is the door locked? You freeze upon realizing how much noise you just made, jostling the doorknob, and hold your breath, listening. The silence coming from the living room feels heavier than before, more restless. Even if some miracle opened the door, it would know exactly where you were. No good. Hide in the bedroom. You quietly rush into the bedroom, carefully closing the door behind you. The only place to hide is in your bedroom is your closet. Hide in the closet. You lock the door as quietly as you are, lunging the closet and sliding the door shut. As soon as you've secured yourself inside the closet, there's a sudden shift through the entire apartment. If something can sense that you're as ready as you'll ever be. As if it can sense that you're ready to be hunted. A horrible chill runs down your spine as you realize that's what this game has become. This isn't a simple game of hide and seek anymore. This is being hunted by a predator as prey. It really mattered where you chose to hide, did it? As if in answer to your question, you hear a loud slam on the bedroom door. You just managed to hold back from making a startled noise at the sound. Your heart rate kicks up again, making it feel hard to breathe quietly. Hard to breathe in general. Tears fill your eyes as you cover your panting mouth with your shaking hands. It knows. It knows. Crying with your hands over your mouth, trying to smother the choked sound leaking out of you. You slide down the wall, the back of your closet, into a heap on the floor. Flinch harshly at the sound of the door being ripped off its hinges, followed by a loud crash against the wall on the other side of the room. Like the door has been blown away. The silence that follows. Almost too much to bear. You can't. A single sob escapes through your nose. You squeeze your eyes shut in defeat at how loud it sounds in the quiet of the room. Not much point in hiding it anymore anyway, is there? You instinctively put whatever energy you have left to listening for footsteps. As you emotionally shut down, you hear nothing. 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 Then, something slides open the closet door. You've curled in on yourself, knees up, back curved forward, head down, mouth covered, eyes shut tight, so tight it hurts. You don't want to look. You don't want to look. That's what it's waiting for. It won't end you without this final act of cruelty, of making you look at it before it takes your life. So cruel. Just want this to be over. So, you open your see something glaring at you from the darkness beyond the closet door. It looks disappointed. In the moment before you draw your last breath, you almost consider apologizing for being such unworthy. Guess your hiding skills were just as subpar as your seek. Ending 13. Okay. You know what? This episode might be a little longer than normal. I want to see what happens if we hide somewhere else, because there were still a couple of other options we could have chosen, including I saw leaving. Okay, here we are. We tried armchair. Hide in the hall. Just in the hall. There's nowhere to hide in the hall. Hide in the bathroom. Hide in the bedroom. Get out of the apartment. Sit on the couch. Sit on the couch. Are you joking? You get the feeling the cat won't appreciate your lack of effort in any way. Like hell are you getting any closer to it? Stop messing around and find a place to hide. Get out of the apartment. You're halfway to the front door, but you look at the door and see several more locks over it than you know you have. Peek over at the cat. It's not looking at you, but you feel a wave of disappointment practically pouring from it into you. It feels almost like a warning. You back away from the door, and the feeling slowly subsides, letting you breathe again. There's no getting out then. You need to hide. Alright, behind the armchair. Kitchen counter, hide in the hallway closet, hide in the bathroom. All right, I'm gonna let the clock run out and just see what happens. 0. How disappointing. Failed. Try again. No. Oh! Wasn't technically an ending. Alright, we're gonna hide in the bedroom. You quietly rush into the bedroom, carefully closing the door behind you. Alright. Alright, so the closet was really the only place to hide. Whew. Okay. Well, I guess playing with the cat was a bad idea. It is too aggressive with yarn, a laser pointer, and even playing a simple game of hide and seek. The only games that literally only requires you to be quiet and is supposed to be 0 contact or next to 0 contact. I will say though, hide and seek is one of the few games where you legitimately feel like you're fearing for your life while you're playing it. So, maybe not the best game to play with a predator.